Recording.
We did fall short. But at the mall, I realized that I didn't have hardly enough money to buy them one gift. And that's when I met my brother Assad by accident. I borrowed some money, and he told me to return.
Okay, I think I have virtually everybody back, so I'm going to mute everybody again so we can continue from where we stopped. Okay, all right. So we are talking about the terminologies in the crypto space. All right, so we've looked at Bitcoin, we've looked at Ethereum, we've looked at altcoins, we've looked at block, what blocks are. Then what is a blockchain? I've explained blockchain initially when we started. All right, now we'll be looking at another terminology called coin. What is a coin? A coin is a digital currency that lives on a given blockchain. A coin is a digital currency that lives on a blockchain. Example of a coin: Bitcoin is a coin, Ethereum is a coin. They are just digital currencies. We have different types of coin. Now, I'll also mention token because we use them interchangeably, though they are not really the same thing. But on the crypto space, everybody has decided to use either I call it a coin or a token. But I want you to go and do your own research further to know the difference between a coin and a token. So on the crypto space, we use it interchangeably, coin and token. Please take note of that. All right. Now I'll need to also mention there are some blockchains that have the same name for both their network and their coin. Now blockchains have networks. The Ethereum has the Ethereum network, and their currency is called the Ether, E-T-H-E-R. The currency for the Ethereum on their network is called the Ether. Is a short form. Ether is a short form for Ethereum. That's the name of their currency. The Bitcoin blockchain, the native coin for Bitcoin blockchain is Pt2, Bitcoin. Now, these are some of the exchanges that have their native coins as the same name as their exchanges. Solana, the native for Solana network, the native coin is called Sol, S-O-L. These are all coins that their native name is also the same thing with the network. But there are some other coins that their native name is different from the network totally. For example, we have the Stellar blockchain. The Stellar blockchain, the native coin for the Stellar blockchain is Lumen. Now, why am I stating all this? If, for example, you are told to go and buy a coin as time progresses, not now actually, as time progresses, you need to know, number one, on what network am I buying that coin? And what is the native coin for that network? Because the native coin is now the coin for exchange. So it's the first coin I need to go and buy before I can exchange it for the coin I need to buy. For example, for those of us, there are a few of us here who we've been buying coin on using our Trust Wallet on the apps. And I tell you, it's a Binance Smart Chain coin. For a Binance Smart Chain coin, the native coin for the Binance Smart Chain is the BNB. BNB is the native coin for the Binance Smart Chain. So any coin that I want to buy that is based on the Binance Smart Chain network, I need the BNB to go and buy it, because I can't buy it with another coin. The charges, because every network has charges. If I want to buy a coin on a particular network, they're going to charge me, and they will charge you based on the native coin of that network. If it is an Ethereum network, let's say a coin that is coming into the market is based on the Ethereum blockchain. It means that if
Sorry, please come up with the BNB again.
Okay, all right. Now remember, I'm sure that's Matthew.
Yes, yes.
Okay, all right. Now, if you are buying a coin, on that is the Binance Smart Chain, BSC coin, that is based on the Binance Smart Chain blockchain. The native coin for the Binance Smart Chain is BNB. Now, the charges that they are going to charge me for that coin is BNB. The charges in the crypto space is called gas fee. So most time when you hear people talk about gas fee is just a charge that is being charged because you are doing a transaction on a particular network. So for Binance Smart Chain network, the charges will be based on BNB. So you need to have BNB in your account for you to be able to buy any other coin that is based on the Binance Smart Chain. If it is an Ethereum blockchain, if that coin you want to buy is created on the Ethereum blockchain and you want to buy that coin, you need to first buy Ethereum. It is not Ethereum that you use to exchange to that coin. Is it understood? Hello, Mr. Matthew. Did you get that?
Yes, please.
Okay, all right. Remember also that I told you to download Trust Wallet because I'm going to show you how to buy different coins on Trust Wallet. And I'm going to tell you the advantages of buying a coin on Trust Wallet and also the disadvantage. All right. Then the next thing you need to know, another popular word on the crypto space, another popular terminology on the crypto space is Coinbase. Now, Coinbase is an exchange just like Binance, but Coinbase is currently bigger than Binance because it's the first exchange that was listed on NASDAQ. NASDAQ is a, what's it called again? It's a security company in the US. where people who trade on securities deal on. It's just like as you have the Nigerian Stock Exchange. NASDAQ is the securities exchange in the US. Now, Coinbase is the first exchange, the first crypto exchange that was listed on NASDAQ. So it made it the biggest crypto exchange. Do you get that? Who is that? Are you talking to me? Okay, all right. So that's Coinbase. So when you hear people talk about Coinbase, because in the crypto space, you are going to hear it popularly. If you're not hearing Binance, you'll be hearing Coinbase. But Coinbase is just like Binance, it's also an exchange like Binance. Now in Nigeria, Binance is very popular because it is very easy to use. But most people should understand that Binance is not the only exchange. Like me, I have on my phone, I have up to like 8 exchanges. Now, the importance of having several exchanges, because there are certain coins that if you wait for it to be listed on Binance, you will not make much money on it. The truth is Binance is big. So most coins that are listed on Binance, they are already known in other exchanges. So the percentages they make on Binance would not be too high. But if you get those coins on like Gates.io, on like KuCoin, they give you serious, huger percentages, because at that point, the coin, that new coin is still small, it's still not known. A coin that is still small, that's not known, has probability of doing greater percentages than a coin that is already big. That's why Bitcoin, no matter how Bitcoin is going, is moving. Let's say, for example, Bitcoin currently, when we checked it, Bitcoin was on $49,000. If Bitcoin moved from $49,000 to back to where it was yesterday, $57,000, Bitcoin has only moved about 10% or about 15%. But an altcoin, that 15% move by Bitcoin will move an altcoin almost like 100% or 60% or 50%. So that's why even when I'm advising people, so people who want to come into the crypto space, they will ask me that, should I buy Bitcoin? I say, no, Bitcoin is already big. You don't need to go for a big name. Go for a smaller name that can give you bigger returns. So, but a smaller name that has proper use case, that you are sure that will not go and rogue. There's another terminology, I'm going to come to that. When you hear rogue, when they say a coin has rogued, means the developers has removed their money from it. So that coin, the price will just crash land, go back to zero. So if you have money on it, you have lost all your money. So that's called rug pulling in the crypto space. All right, so that's for Coinbase. All right, the next thing I stated here is cold wallet and hot wallet, which I've already explained to you. I've told you what a cold wallet is. I've told you what a hot wallet is. A cold wallet is a wallet that is not connected to the internet. A hot wallet is a wallet that's connected to the internet. That's the differences. Then decentralization, I've been mentioning decentralization, just like the word says, decentralized. Decentralized means it is not central, it is not controlled by somebody. It's not controlled by government. It is decentralized. Means we don't need third party to do our transactions. You know, if you are dealing on our currencies, on naira, on dollar, you need the CBN. The CBN regulates what happens with the fiat currencies. So our currencies are centralized. They are controlled by CBN. A government policy can change the price, the exchange rate of naira. But for the crypto space is decentralized. We don't have government regulating it. Though there are some jurisdiction, I think in India, as at yesterday, the news that actually made Bitcoin started going down, government want to start regulating the crypto in India. So that's what affected the price of Bitcoin. And that's called a fundamental analysis. Now, in my short stay in the crypto space, I've noticed that news can actually affect the price of Bitcoin so fast than what even the technical analysis does. Technical analysis are analysis that is done by you reading what the charts look like, predicting based on what it has done the past months or the past years or past weeks, predict what the price will be in next week. but just one news. For example, Elon Musk. Most of us know Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a billionaire. He trades on cryptos. Elon Musk can just release one news, and that news will cause panic in the crypto space, and the price of Bitcoin will just start going down. And once the price of Bitcoin starts going down, other altcoins will follow suit. So just one fundamental news can actually affect the price of Bitcoin. So that's why in the crypto space, they always tell you safeguard your money by creating stop losses. I'm going to teach you what stop losses are, not in this class currently, maybe in our subsequent class. I'm going to teach you how to set stop losses on your investment so that you don't lose that much. I'm also going to tell you my own stories, how I've lost so much also on the crypto space and why I lost that. So you need to understand that so that you can also safeguard your own investments. All right, the next thing that we need to know, the next terminologies is what is called DeFi, D-E-F-I. DEFI is the short form for decentralized finance. Decentralized finance. Remember that we just defined what decentralization is. So what is DeFi? Decentralized finance are just financial activities that are conducted without intermediaries. It is a common language in the crypto space. When people say DeFi, is a DeFi transaction, is a decentralized finance transaction. Means they are just financial transactions carried out on the crypto space without intermediaries. Then now we'll come to the apps. D, then apps. D, capital D, then APPS. You are going to see it on your Trust Wallet. If you've downloaded Trust Wallet and you open it, you're going to see a place called the apps there. The full meaning of the apps is just decentralized applications. What are decentralized applications? The applications that have been designed by developers and that have been deployed on a blockchain to carry out actions like buying and selling of crypto. Somebody asking a question? All right. So, Miracle, are you asking a question? Why are you unmuting yourself? You are muting your mute. All right, Joy, do you want to ask a question? I saw you unmuted yourself. All right, so let's go ahead. Joy, do you want to ask a question?
Sorry, sir, I'm not there. Can you come again, please? The apps.
Okay, the apps.
Yes, sir.
All right, okay. I said the full meaning of the apps is decentralized application. The full meaning of the apps is decentralized applications. They are just applications on the crypto space that have been deployed on that was designed by developers and have been deployed on the blockchain technology for the purposes of buying and selling crypto. Now, for example, if I want to buy any crypto, for maybe I'm on a group and somebody just stated.
Please, sir, come again with the DApps. Sorry,
okay,
sir. Please, can you come again with the DApps?
All right, I said DApps. The full meaning is decentralized applications. And what are they? They are just applications that have been designed by developers and deployed on a blockchain technology to carry out actions like buying and selling of crypto. Is that clear?
Yeah.
All right. So if, for example, I want to use my Trust Wallet to buy a coin, I need the DApps because the Trust Wallet on its own cannot buy a coin. But using the DApps, because that DApps connects me to exchanges that have been deployed, that have been developed by developers, I can now use the DApps. I can now use those exchanges to buy coin on my Trust Wallet. Now there are some wallets. Okay, I remember that Miracle told me that he has the Bitcoin wallet. Now for the Bitcoin wallet or my Ethereum wallet, I can hardly buy a coin there. They are just stores. They are just like this wallet I'm holding, just to put money inside. Yeah, you just use it to store your coin. Maybe you bought a coin somewhere, you want to transfer it and hold on your own personal wallet. You just transfer it to those wallets. But like Trust Wallet, certain other wallets allows you to buy or exchange cryptos. Just like the Trust Wallet asks you to download, and also SafePal. SafePal, you can also buy other cryptos on SafePal because SafePal has the apps on them. So that's the meaning of the apps. There was an exchange. An exchange, just like the word goes, exchange. Exchange is just a digital marketplace where you can buy or sell crypto. Exchange is a digital marketplace where you can buy or sell crypto. That's the meaning of an exchange. They're just the digital marketplace where you can buy or sell crypto. Now I've explained what the gas fee is. Gas, remember I explained what a gas fee is. I said the gas fee is that amount or the price that you pay for using an exchange. For example, if I'm using the Ethereum exchange or the Ethereum blockchain, I need to pay a certain price because somebody developed that, somebody designed that, so he needs to make money from what he has done. So what you pay, the amount you pay for using that service is called gas. Now, okay, somebody asking a question? All right. Now, the Ethereum blockchain is actually very expensive. So if you're buying a coin on the Ethereum blockchain, just prepare to pay high gas fee. They charge very high for buying from their network, but their network is actually very sound. It's the biggest network apart from the Bitcoin blockchain. The Ethereum blockchain is like the biggest. So that's why their gas fee is high. Now, most coins I advise people to buy, especially new users. I tell them just buy from the Binance Smart Chain. If you buy the Binance Smart Chain coin, the charges, the gas fee, let me use the proper word, the gas fee is not as high as the Ethereum gas fee. Ethereum gas fee, for example, you might want to buy a coin with, let's say, $100. But you'll be shocked that if you are buying that coin on the Ethereum mainnet, your gas fee can be as high as $250. So I'm buying a coin for $100, but the charge I'm paying is over $100. For me, it doesn't make sense. I hardly go for such coin, except that coin has been listed on an exchange. Remember, I told you I'll tell you the difference between buying on an exchange and buying on your personal wallet. Now, this is one of the disadvantages of buying on a personal wallet. The disadvantage is gas fee, high gas fee, especially if that coin is based on the Ethereum network. Remember, I told you that if you are buying a coin on a network, you need to pay the gas fee based on the native coin of that network. So for Ethereum, you pay your gas fee based on Ethereum or Ether. The currency is called Ether. So you pay your gas fee. The gas fee is usually very high. But if it has been listed on an exchange, you can buy it there. If I'm buying $100 on an exchange, it is $100 worth. So that's the difference between buying on an exchange and buying through the apps on your personalized wallet. All right, the next thing is HODL. Is called, if we are using it on the crypto space, we call it hodling. Hold, to hold is actually, that word came about by an error. Is actually an error that somebody was using in those initial days when the crypto space just started. Somebody wanted to write HOLD, hold, but he now wrote it as HODL. So if you see it on the crypto space, it's a popular word called HODL. So if you follow some of the big names on the crypto space, especially on Twitter, you will see them, they'll tell you, buy this coin and hold. Instead of HOLD, they'll write it as HODL. The full meaning of HODL is hold for your dear life, hold on your dear life, HODL. Now, in crypto space, what do you mean? What do they mean when they say hold? When I say buy a coin and hold it, it means I'm advising you that this coin is going to grow in price. So it's not something that you buy now and sell tomorrow. We can tell you buy and sell in like, let's say in like 3 months, in like 6 months. It depends on you. Remember when we started this class, I told you that what I'm doing here is just for training, it's just to teach you. It is not a financial advice. You have to do your own research. So when we tell you to buy a coin, it is not a financial advice. You have to decide whether you want to buy it or not. But when you buy a coin and you hold, for example, when SHIB, I'm sure most people who even though you've not been trading, you have friends that have been talking about SHIB for so long. When SHIB came out, I have a friend who bought a SHIB of $500. That was in February this year. He bought SHIB of $500. Now that his SHIB of $500 is worth $20,000, if not more. Now as at last month, okay, this is December, as at October, that his SHIB was worth about $45,000. The price of SHIB actually went down between that October and now. The price of SHIB went down significantly. That's why I'm using a rate of about $20,000. That is $500 SHIB. $500 is about 250,000, about 250,000 or 270,000. But now what is $20,000? $20,000 is about 10 million or about 11 million. So what he used 270,000 to buy is almost 11 million now. And why is he 11 million? Because he was able to hold. Even as yesterday when I spoke to him, I said, have you even checked your price? He said he's forgetting his SHIB there. He's actually leaving that SHIB to use to train his children overseas when they get into university. Now, it's actually a very brilliant idea to hold your coin for that long. Just imagine people who bought Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading for less than $10. There are several people who bought Bitcoin. If you follow, if you're on Twitter space and you follow Bitcoin Chief, there's a guy he's popular on Instagram than on Twitter. He's called Bitcoin Chief. He usually states his story when he started buying Bitcoin. He bought Bitcoin when Bitcoin was less than $10. But currently, you know what the price of Bitcoin is. As of today, Bitcoin is $49,000. So imagine the amount of money that guy has. If Bitcoin, $49,000, if you convert it to Naira, that's about 24 million Naira. So imagine that he had even though it's just one Bitcoin he had, one Bitcoin, he bought that Bitcoin at $10. Let's even assume he bought it at even $20. $20 is just about 10,000 Naira. And now that 10,000 Naira is worth 40 million. So the advantage of holding is that over time, it's actually a good store of value and the prices grow. Now, I mentioned it jokingly to my wife. I said, instead of saving money for the children in Naira, where I do monthly from my salary, they just knock out some amounts to the 3 children individually. I said, instead, if I start buying coins with that money, I just create wallets for them, and monthly, even though it's 5,000 Naira that goes into that account, by the time these children will get to 18 years, only them will thank you, because the amount that would have been generated from that 5,000 Naira that you are buying for them monthly will be enough for them to start their life, buy houses, go to school, everything, because that is actually the next phase of billionaires that will be created, to be created on the crypto space. Because the banks doesn't give you even any interest. Instead, they charge you for saving money with them. So why do I need to do all that? Why don't I just buy a coin and forget it there? If there's a way, if that the crypto space has grown to such way where every month automatically they just buy a coin and keep in their wallet, it would have been so good. But you take the pain now and do it yourself, create a wallet. For those people who have children, it's very important. Just create a wallet for them, buy a coin and forget it there for them, and just leave it there and see what it will become in the next 10 years. So if they are 8 years now, in the next 10 years, they are 18 years. So when other people are handing over handing over will, you'll be handing over keys. You'll be handing over wallet keys to your children. And that wallet keys is what, at that point, it will be worth billions of dollars. So it's actually a good investment strategy to start thinking about from now. All right, our meeting is ending in 10 minutes. I just got the alert. So in case it ends and we are not yet done for today's class, we'll just come back again and round up. Now, the next terminology that you would see on the crypto space is what's called hash, H-A-S-H, hash. Hash is just a unique string of numbers and letters that identifies blocks and are tied to the crypto buyers and sellers. Now, if I do any transaction on the crypto space, maybe I buy a particular coin, it generates a hash. That hash can be traced, can be used to trace that transaction at any time. I remembered when I just started my crypto journey, I did a transfer. I was transferring from MetaMask to one of the exchanges. And I think I made an error, and that was almost about 300 BUSD there. So I made an error. It was with that hash I was able to write to the exchange support, and they used that hash to trace the transaction. I saw where the transaction went to, and they were able to reverse it. So your hash is just like a receipt for purchase of a good. If you go to market to buy a good, that receipt they give you is the same thing that the hash does. That transaction hash is what can be used to trace a transaction, a particular transaction. You can use it to see what was bought, the amount, the volume of a coin that was bought and all that. That is hash. The next thing that's popular on the crypto space, which most people don't do, is ICO, initial coin offering. Now, how many people have bought shares here before? How many people have bought shares? How many people have bought shares? Those days when they used to do public offer, initial public offer, that let's say MTN want to go public, they'll tell you there is an initial public offer. They are selling 2 million shares at 1 kobo per share. Please, I need response. Let me be sure I'm not talking to myself. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's the initial current offer.
Initial coin offer, ICO, initial coin offer.
Okay. Yeah, we bought shares before.
Okay, so the same way that companies that want to go into the stock exchange that goes public with their shares, they will tell you IPO in the share space. In share space, it's called IPO, initial public offer. Now, those companies are trying to raise money for the company by offering shares to people to buy. It's the same thing that the crypto space does, ICO. When a coin is coming into the market and they need to raise money, they do what is called ICOs, initial coin offer. That is where they offer coins at lower prices than what is going to be listed in the market. For example, recently, there was this coin I followed on Binance, though it was on an exchange. Binance wanted to list Lazio, and they said the listing price was, the offering price, if you are holding BNB on Binance, was about 0.06 or so. But when it listed on Binance, it listed at about, was it $40-something? So if you check from 0.06 to $40-something, that coin did over 100x in the crypto space. When we say 100x means 100 times any amount you put in. So if, for example, I put in $10 in that coin at the ICO stage, if I put $10, by the time Binance was listing that coin, at the price Binance listed, it was already on over $100. So if I sell at the point of listing, I've made 100 times the amount I put in. So if I put in $10, at the time I'm selling, I'll be multiplying 100 by 10, that's $1,000. So my $10 has become $1,000. Now, the ICO is actually very difficult. It's not everybody that gets ICO. That's why you see it's few people that makes money from ICO. But there are some people who it is only ICO that they deal on. I have a friend in Kano, it is only ICO he deals on. He sources for the ICO, he follows their procedure to qualify for the ICO. Once he qualifies, he puts in good money. As at the last time he put in, he said he put in about $20,000 in ICO, and he made 50x from that transaction. So imagine $20,000 times 50. Just multiply it, you see what he made from just that particular coin. So ICO is actually a good way to make money on the crypto space. If you are qualified for ICO, it's actually a good way. So even as this group progresses, I'll be sourcing for ICOs that we can pool funds together to now invest into. Now that guy I talked about, I belong to his group. There's one ICO they are currently doing where the minimum is $500. If one person cannot do $500, that's the importance of having this kind of group. All of us can just decide, okay, we want to raise $500. If 10 of us put $50 together, we raise the $500 and put into that ICO. If God helps, that ICO does 100x, our $500 will now become $50,000. So each person, that $50 you made is now giving you $5,000, which is a good investment strategy. So that's actually another way to invest. That's one of the importance, and that's one of the ways we're going to make money from this group through ICOs. I'll source for the ICOs, I'll bring it to the group. All of us will pull our funds together and create wealth for ourselves. All right, another popular word you're going to see on the crypto space is market cap. I have just 3 minutes left. Market cap. Market cap just talks about the total value of a coin. So when a coin is listed, one of the questions we ask is, what's the market capitalization of the coin? Market capitalization means every coin that is listed has its total amount of coin that has been produced, but it is not the total amount of that coin that has been produced that will be released into the market. If, for example, let's say we want to create a coin on this group, our group wants to create a coin and we'll call that coin Billion. The name of that coin is Billion. And let's say we created 100 million units of that coin. We cannot just throw all those 100 million into the market. We are going to keep some for the developers, that's for people of the group that created it. So let's say we put out just 50% of that 100 million coin. That 50% of the 100 million is 50 million. So 50 million becomes our circulating supply, is the amount of coin in the market. So the amount of coin in the market multiplied by the price at which we list that coin will give us the market capitalization of that coin. Remember, I told you that Bitcoin is the biggest market cap. Ethereum is the next biggest market cap following Bitcoin. Then other coins, to get their market capitalization, just multiply the circulating supply by the price of that coin will give you the market cap of that coin. So that's also one of the ways to know a coin that's good. A coin that has high market cap is good, but a coin, if I want to invest in a coin, I look for a coin with low market cap, because the low market cap tends to grow very fast, because every developer wants its coin to become a high market cap coin. And for a coin that has low market cap, the developers will be doing adverts on the coin. They will be pushing the coin out so that the price of the coin can grow up. And as the price is growing up, the market cap is also increasing. So I advise people to always look out for market cap and invest in low market cap coins so that you can also grow with the coin. All right, the next terminology is mining. Mining is just a process where new cryptos are made. Mining is a popular word, especially with Bitcoin. You hear me talk about Bitcoin mining. Bitcoin mining just is a process where Bitcoin is made. That's Bitcoin mining. The process where other altcoins are made is also called mining. The next thing we'll talk about is P2P. P2P. P is written as P, then number 2, then P. The full meaning is peer-to-peer. Peer-to-peer simply talks about how we buy coin. Instead of using a third party, we just go from friend to friend. It's like, if I want to buy a coin now, I don't need to know the person. As long as the person is on the crypto space and me, I need that is crypto, is P2P, is peer-to-peer. That's how we get coins, peer-to-peer. Now, because you know that Nigerian government currently bans buying of coin with doing crypto totally. Nigerian government bans it. All right, our Zoom meeting will soon close, so we'll just come in quickly and